one, go. Here we are. Welcome, everyone. We're in the Kent Beck Scrum. Many new people today: Godwin, Gozier, Tijazunimi, Eric, and Damien. Great to have you with us. My name is Sam Joseph. I'm a professor of computer science at Hawaii Pacific University, and I run a course with Amanda Fox and David Hassan from UC Berkeley, and I get that Damien is maybe taking that course at the moment, and that's why he's invited you guys in and shared this link in the Slack environment. This is the course, Agile Development using Ruby on Rails Basics. We have Kirill as well. Welcome, Kirill. And so this is an online course. You can see there's Amanda, David, and myself. We're all involved in delivering this course. Yeah, and so I started, along with other alumni of the course, this AgileVentures.org, which is a charity, basically, that serves to get together groups of programmers who want to sort of skill up and learn new languages and agile development process, and then build software for other charities. So actually, we've just done a new showcase site, and you can see there's case studies of different systems that we've built for charities around the world, using sort of teams of programmers working. We pair program through these kind of like the Hangout that we're in now. So just a little background for you on what we're doing and the context of everything. But so this Kent Beck Scrum that we're in, we have our own Slack instance for Agile Ventures, which is open to everyone. And I assume that may be where Damien got in. You can see here. This is the general channel for our Agile Ventures Slack, and when I start the Scrum, as I did a while ago, it notifies about the Scrum and about the live streaming. We've got one viewer as well. Hello out there. We're in the long tail of the internet video streaming community. But yeah, so the idea basically is to have these Scrums. Anybody can jump in, talk about what they're working on, see if they're stuck on anything technical or what have you, and coordinate working on projects. So what we usually do in the Scrum is we work through, and we have this process of saying what we've been doing, if there's anything we're stuck on, and what we're planning to do, and potentially arrange to do pair programming, work on projects, and so on and so forth. So I'll just do what I usually do, which is talk about what I've been doing. So this afternoon, I've been coordinating with instructors around the world. We have an instructor group who all use the materials from the edX course in their university courses in different parts of America and the rest of the world. I'm based in London, in the UK, by the way. And yeah, so we had our weekly meeting. We were reviewing the new Sinatra Ruby assignment that's just being released today for the course, making some modifications to the peer review process for that, and yeah, that's been reasonable. No particular blocks there. Coming up next, I'm going to be doing the website 1 kickoff meeting and retrospective for the week. So that's the website 1 is what we call the software that powers the Agile Ventures site itself. And so yeah, coming up in 10 minutes, I've got the sort of retrospective where we look back on the software that we developed over the course of the week and talk about our plan for next week. So yeah, nothing blocking me in particular. I guess we'll go to Damien. Yeah, Damien, so now of course your first Scrum, you're not required to participate or say anything if you don't want to, but do you want to tell me a little bit about what you've been doing in relation to the course, if there's anything you're stuck on, and if you've got any plans coming up that you'd like to share with us?
Okay, I'll just try and make it short as possible.
Sure.
Yeah, so some of the things I picked from the course, of course.
I think you may have accidentally muted yourself there, Damien.
Okay, yeah, sure, that's right.
Not to worry.
Yeah, so daily stand-ups here at work, and just like Dave was saying, what did you do yesterday? What are the blockers you're experiencing? What is left to be done? Is there any pair programming you want to do with one or two pairs? And the fact that it is much more faster and much more efficient to learn with someone by your side as
Yeah.
opposed to going lone wolf. You get.
Yep.
So basically, I work on the project called Event X.
Mm-hmm.
So though it's a simulations project,
Mm-hmm.
however, there's a whole lot of all this say agile thing put together
Mm-hmm.
and used to learn the whole concept of agile development while working on the project. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
it's a project actually built with Ruby on Rails.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, sure. So when I saw this course, I got interested and
Sure.
I bumped it. Yeah, that's all from my hand. I don't know if
Okay.
someone wants to say something.
No, well, thank you. Wonderful summary. Great. I mean, short summary there, Damien. You're absolutely right. Part of the, I'll just reinforce some of the things you said because they're an important part of the course. The whole agile development process is all about a slightly different workflow, less structured, more about responding to change, and very much so having these regular sort of stand-up meetings, as we call them, or scrums, where we just do a sort of a quick coordination check-in and hopefully resolve any problems. But I'm interested that you're working on the Ruby on Rails, but maybe we'll talk more about your projects at the end if we have some time. I just wondered, does anybody else interested in sharing what they're working on, what they're doing? No requirement to, but does anybody else want to tell us what they're working on or
Okay.
any technical blocks? Go ahead.
Okay, so I'm currently working on same project with Simon.
Mm-hmm.
We're on the same team. We're working together on EventX, and we've been trying to follow the agile methodology while working on this project. So I think going through this course will be a lot of help to us to try to master the whole agile methodology. I think it will be great.
Excellent. Wonderful. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, well, and so are more of you working at we've got Damien or Simon and Godwin. Are Eric, Gauzier, Tsunami, are you also working on the same project or related projects that may be agile or not agile? Or I guess you're all working in the same company somewhere in Africa, is that right?
Yes. For me, I'm working on a different simulations project.
Oh, yeah.
It's a get my shop project, and we also practice the agile methodology. So we do stand-ups every day.
Fantastic.
Then we do pairing sessions from Mondays through Wednesdays. Um, yeah, that's basically all.
Oh, great. Wow. I'm just interested, which part of Africa are you guys in?
Nigeria.
In Nigeria. And are you all in the same city? Is it Lagos? Is the capital?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, cool. Oh, good stuff.
Eric is Eric is in Nairobi, Kenya. So.
Okay, so you've got a bit of distribution there.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, good stuff. Excellent. Well, fantastic. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's we can call that the Scrum today. It sounds like you're already practicing some of the Scrum principles and the pairing and so on. So what we're doing here is not necessarily particularly new to you. I've got a few minutes before our kickoff retrospective meeting takes place. So yeah, if you want to tell me anything more about EventX, I presume EventX is a closed source system that you're doing for your company. Is that right?
No, not certainly closed source. It's open source. The repo is online.
Oh, really?
You could fork the repo. You could even make your own contribution.
Oh, fantastic.
So it's open source. I'm going to share the link to...
Yeah, is that also Andela EventX? Well, fantastic. Please do go ahead and share the link. I've got the code base here. Yeah, fantastic. Let's see if I can share the link faster than you. Aha, there we go.
Right. That's it. That's
fantastic. Yeah, okay. And so EventX here, and I can read all about it. Right, interesting. Okay, and so is this a system you've got, right? You've got a hosted version of EventX, and is this? I guess it's sort of this is managing popular events. I guess you've got some clients, have you, in Africa, and they're using the EventX to manage their what sort of events do they manage through it?
Not exactly. So EventX right now is a simulation project. Basically.
I see. Right. Yes. Go on.
So it's used during training. So we contribute while trying to develop our Ruby on Rails skills. Constantly contribute to the project.
So. Yes. It's a sort of a practice project.
Yeah.
Yes. Right, right. And so we've got Andela, and then right. Okay, interesting. Yes, yes, indeed. Oh, cool, cool. That's excellent. Yes, I mean we have. If we go to Agile Ventures, we have all of our. So the kind of we extend the idea of the training with Agile Ventures. We have projects like Met Plus, and this is a project that people work on together from around the world. But there's a real client in this one happens to be in Denver in the United States, who wants the system built for them there. And one of the key ideas of Agile Ventures is that we try and bring groups of developers together and put them together with a real customer, because I think often that process of doing the Agile development process with a real customer rather than with just sort of a simulated system is really powerful for learning. But that's great that you guys have got this EventX thing as part of Andela. And I get the sense here, but so Andela is it sort of a software outsourcing company? Is that right?
Yes. So we are recently in the news. I think yesterday a big announcement was made about Andela. So about Facebook investing, Zuckerberg investing in the company.
Cool. Right, right. And the service that it does. Honestly, I'm on a news fast, so I don't follow news any for about a year now. I haven't been following any main news media outlets. I make my own news. I'm kidding.
Do you do that for a particular reason?
I do that because I think that the news worldwide from media outlets tends to be rather negative, and I like to take a positive view. I think also I'd rather hear news from other human beings. So, for example, my friend who's in the States yesterday was talking to me about the U.S. election. I'd rather hear his perspective on it than hearing some unknown person in a media news outlet. Similarly, I'd much rather hear from you guys, interesting things about Andela, than have read that, in a kind of just an email that I got or in a web page. I think one of the reasons I started Agile Ventures was to create an environment like this where I can come together and meet new people from around the world. You see, and it's I'd rather put all my time into that than reading news about what's going on. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I'll maybe start watching news again soon. But it's sort of an experiment for a year. Almost, you could say an agile experiment. I'm experimenting with changing my process, and I'll be continuing to reflect on how that's going. Well, guys, it's been fantastic to meet you. I've got another meeting coming up right now. Again, it'll be open if you want to drop in and hang out in that meeting as well and see what we're doing on that. It'll be our kind of like week coordination meeting if you're interested in seeing how we do that. It will also be videos. You guys may have other things to get on and do. But yeah, fantastic to meet all of you. And do feel free to join Agile Ventures. I guess if you're all into Agile, if you're following the course, you can sign up for Agile Ventures here through GitHub. That should give you an invite to our Slack environment, and you can see basically you can get into the scrums and things from here. You can get in through the Slack environment, and it's all our policy is kind of like open and transparent, and you can kind of see all of it. So it's sometimes a bit all over the place, but the idea is to allow you to see a live Agile development process that you might not otherwise have an opportunity to see. So it'll be great to see any of you again. Yeah.
Okay.
So you said the next meeting is about the sprint retrospective meeting.
Yes, indeed. And so pretty much if we look at I've stopped showing my screen, but yeah. So if we go down here and look at this, so we can see, so this is the events list. So we've got coming up almost immediately. We've got the website one, Agile Ventures home site weekly meeting there, and I'm going to close this Hangout now and start this Hangout, and it will notify in the Agile Ventures Slack, and it'll become live on the main website, and so potentially you can have a look at that. Damien, are you in the Agile Ventures Slack already, or how did you get into this meeting originally?
No, I just signed up with my GitHub. Initially, I tried signing up, and it asked me to make my GitHub email public.
Oh yes.
Which I did, but I've not checked my mail for any notification yet. I just joined the
thing.
The call, but I think maybe when I check my mail, I'll get an invite to the Slack channel. I'm not sure.
You should do, indeed. Well, yeah, as I say, I'm going to start this meeting now. If you go to agileventures.org, you should be able to see the link on that to join the meeting. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
We are invited to the meeting. Is it? Can we join?
You certainly can. Yeah,
Oh.
the idea with all the meetings in Agile Ventures are that they're free and open to everyone to sort of observe the process. We're doing work for charities. It's all open source, open development. So yeah, you're welcome to come. I mean, if there's quite a lot of you. Some of you might. I mean, we'll see how many people we have in the meeting. I may ask some of you to go into the YouTube stream just to allow us to, have all of the core people in the meeting. But we'll see how many people turn up. Maybe we can fit you all in. We'll see.
Oh, sure. No problem.
All right. Well, I'll
Thank
see
you.
you.
Right.
See you
Have
in
a
a bit.
great day.
Bye for now.
Yeah.